Alrighty, hey everyone, I am back. Um, so I figured I owe you guys a little bit of a kind of a life update here. I have not really been able to do any videos. Probably won't be able to do any videos until probably August. Reason being, I managed to burn my hand. Long story short, I burned it on a Nesco I was carrying for a party here at the Lanes. So yeah, I have some pretty good blisters. I had some on my fingers. Um, yeah, mostly my fingers. These two here are probably the worst. Had They said second degree burns, but they were pretty deep. I had probably a quarter size blister, and the blisters were probably about a half inch high. So, yeah, not very good. Not very good blisters. Thankfully, it did happen in the summertime here, so I'm not missing a ton of bowling. But yeah, and the unfortunate part is I have probably, I would say, at least six balls here that I wanted to do some ball reviews on, and I can't do them, as of right now. I actually have eight that I'm working on drilling. Um, I'll kind of show you here what I'm working with and what you guys have to look forward to. The one that I have completely drilled right now is this one. It's the UFO Alert. I don't exactly remember what layout I have on the UFO Alert. I think it's like a 60 by 5 by 30 or 25 or something like that. A lot of these balls here I have some pretty high pins on. And that's just because when I go to some of the regionals, at least from what I've noticed, is you need some pretty tall pins to be able to get the ball to face up on some of those PBA shots. So I've kind of went with some fairly high pins here. The next ball that I have here, let's see here, right here. This is the Dark Code. I think you guys can see that. It's the Dark Code by Storm. I got the Dark Code and the UFO Alert at the same time. I don't know why I didn't drill the Dark Code up when I did the UFO Alert. But so the Dark Code I got a 45 by 5 by 40 on. That's how I drilled up my original Code Red. In my Code Red, I had 800 width, or I shot 800 width. So I kind of wanted something similar to that to see what it, if it was able to compare to that Code Red. These two here, I don't plan on doing a ball review video on unless there's enough interest. If there is interest in these, if you guys want to see a video on these two balls, let me know down in the comments, and I can certainly make one. But here I have the ball that everybody's been talking about, the 900 Global Zen. I figured I'd finally drill one up here. This Zen is 40 by 4 by 70. When I was out at Bull Expo, I talked with a 900 Global rep, and I think his point of view, or at least when I was talking to him, he said the pin down Zens do a lot better than the pin up Zens. So I figured I took my favorite drilling that I have in most of my phases, and I incorporated it into that Zen. So, but the only thing is, I changed one thing on it. I made it a 4-inch pin instead of a 5-inch pin, just because it doesn't seem to, that 5-inch pin on that pin down layout doesn't seem to really create a lot of flare. So I went with a 4-inch pin to try and get it to flare a little bit more. Then I have this Parallax Effect. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet. I think that Parallax Effect, because it's a lot smoother, I might use as like a league shot ball. So maybe that one might not get drilled up until probably mid-August or end of August, just in time for the league season. Then I got 4 on the ground here. I have 3 California bowling balls, all swag balls, and then I have the ball that everybody's been kind of waiting for. So I guess we'll talk about that one, then we'll talk about kind of the California balls. So this one right here, you can see, is a purple hammer. I actually got a case of purple hammers. So yeah, looking forward to doing that one. I drilled it 65 by 5 by 25. I wanted to I wanted to make sure it got down lane, kind of retain energy, and make sure it snapped on the back end. So that's why I went with those numbers. Then, a ball to compare that Purple Hammer to is the Big Bro Burn Up. It is Swag's version of a urethane. It's actually an ASIM though, so we'll see how that ASIM one compares to the symmetrical Purple Hammer. Then we have kind of a newer release. It's not the newest release, but a newer release from California Bowling, and that is the Dynamite. That one I did 65 by 4.5 by 30. And then this one here is the newest release, or one of the newest releases, which is the Joker Wild. That one is drilled up 60 by 4.5 by 25. So those California bowling balls, I've talked with those guys a couple times out at Bowl Expo. I talked with Kent Ames from California Bowling quite a bit when I was signed with them. He said that you got to put a lot of, kind of some stronger drillings in the California balls. But yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that Joker Wild. I heard it actually hooks a fair amount. So we'll just kind of see what they got. I'm hoping that Dynamite is kind of like that Pure Diamond, because if you guys have not heard, California Bowling is now PBA registered. So I'm looking forward to putting some swag balls in my arsenal. That's why I got a case of California bowling balls. Like I said, got a urethane, got a solid symmetric, and a symmetrical pearl. So yeah, really looking forward to those. I'm looking forward to this hand healing. Sorry I can't put any videos out for you guys. Like you see, I do have a fair amount of bowling balls that I would really love to review for you guys, but we'll just have to wait and see until the hand's healthy. I don't really anticipate being able to bowl until August, unfortunately, at the earliest. The burns were pretty deep. So yeah, as of right now, I'm just at the mercy of the burns, and I guess we'll see what happens. But once you guys see me uploading some videos again, you'll know that I'm healthy. But yeah, unfortunately, we're just at the mercy of the burns. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so you guys can see when I do actually put out these videos again. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you in the next video when I finally am able to put one out again. Thanks, guys.